Hello and welcome to Matthew Plays video. We are on the last video where we're going to work with Aladdin. Hey Aladdin, we can talk about your experience with the wishes. Sure, what do you want to know? Any details you can share would be great. You never know what might lead us to some of the wish magic. Tell me about your first wish. Oh, that one. Not exactly my smartest idea, but I wish to be a prince. I was in an oasis not too far from Agrabah and Abu, and I had managed to trick Genie into getting us out of the Cave of Wonders. He was kinda annoyed that we pulled one over on him, so I had to be pretty clear that this was my first wish. Tell me about your second wish. My second wish was a real emergency. I was caught by the guards royal to Jafar, and they slapped some manacles on me and threw me into the sea. I never would have made it out without Genie's help. To be honest, I barely even remember making the wish, but I'm sure glad Genie saved me. Tell me about your third wish. That was definitely my best wish. We were on a balcony overlooking the city, and I wished for Genie's freedom. Genie didn't believe me at first. I think I was halfway to being a prince again before he really heard what I'd wished. Well, let's get started. Those remnants of Genie's wishes won't find themselves.
See you around.
Alright, so the first wish, we're going to go back out of the city gates of Agrabah by the oasis. So we're going to go through my little shortcut here. Yep, let's keep going. And then we're going to do some fishing. Now there's 4 spots here. Only one of them is going to hold the first wish. And if you need to guess, it is the last one that we fish. But we're going to get some stone out of fishing, so that's good. As we're fishing, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. I'm planning to do Alice in Wonderland next in the same fashion. And here should be our first wish remnant. Here we go. Alright, now let's go talk to Jasmin. Ask her about the second wish that Aladdin made. Jasmin, I'm trying to track down remnants of Aladdin's second wish. He was underwater when he made it, so I don't think I can really find any of the wish magic hanging around here. But can you tell me any more about his fountain? Of course, there aren't many sources of fresh water nearby, so Genie used his magic to enchant a reservoir to change seawater to fresh water.
Oh dear.
The reservoir is almost full, but with the work on the fountain halted, we were never able to pump out the water to Agrabah. That's quite the infrastructure project. Well, we have some very talented engineers here, and Genie, of course. If you could help us finish the work on the fountain, the water you need can be piped right to you. We just have to hook up the pipes.
I hope to see you later.
Alright. So we do have to go to a crafting station in order to fill in that spot with the pipes. Is there a crafting station over here? I don't think there is. So we're going to go back to the artisan district to that crafting station. There it is. And we need 40 of the gold ingots, basically. The gold shards. Alright. Now let's go place these pipes down. And then we can turn these things for the water to run through. It's going to be our very bottom. Okay. Perfect. I've decided I'm going to turn this one first, and we're going to work our way around. Now you'll find out later that I put it back into where it was. That's not correct. So I'll have to go back and fix it. But that's the only one I got wrong, so that was good. Here we go, and then we'll turn this one. This is also where we're gonna get the second key. Now, if you remember, we found our first key in the oasis in our first fishing spot. And this will be our second key once I figure out where I went wrong the first time. Here we go. Perfect. And there's the second wish remnant and the second key. I'm going to make a short with all the keys and where to put them. So I'm not going to include that in here. There's just one wish left to track down. Yeah, what can you tell me about Aladdin's last wish? The wish that freed Genie. You know, if I hadn't already fallen in love with Aladdin, such a selfless act would have made me do so immediately. Genie deserved his freedom. He did. After waiting for so long, he was so happy that he flew around. He created this lovely lights, almost like the fireworks I saw in Aladdin when we went on our first magic carpet ride. Then the lights became these amazing sparkles that we used to make our own fireworks. They made the most fabulous colors in the sky. We called it Genie's Joy. I know we don't use them all. If you can find some, I'm sure we'll use them to enchant the lamp. Okay, so we're going to go back to the place where we found Aladdin. It does take me a while, so I did a little transition there. And here is our Genie's Joy. And then we're going to go back to the alchemy table. And here we are. And we're going to combine our 3 wish remnants into the lamp enchantment. Perfect. I like the idea of combining the 3 and making it 1. Alright, so we're going to go back to Jasmine in the Central Market. Here you go, Jasmine. Okay, Jasmine, I hope this works. So do I. Now let me see. The tome said to combine the enchantments and the new lamp in a very particular way. Here we go. There. We did it, Matthew. With this new lamp, you should be able to remove the barrier blocking the way to the wind collar and rescue the magic carpet. Well, no time like the present. Let's find our missing textile friend. Here we go. Finally, we're going to give some carpet a breather. Well, not really. But at least we're going to save him from the sand. And all of those sand devils have gone away. Thank goodness. Alright. Yay, carpet's back. Woohoo! Matthew, you did it. I'm so happy the magic carpet's safe again. Thank you. Easy as pie. Perhaps for you, I know it was a difficult task. Now we only have the wind collar to deal with. I think you should work with Aladdin on that. Though the way's been cleared, I'm sure the winds up high are intense and Aladdin's much more experienced fire than I am. The 3 of you will have to head up to the top of the wind swirl, and then hopefully we can put an end to this whole mess. I am going to continue on with the storyline. Instead of just stopping. And we're gonna finally bring Aladdin and Jasmin into the valley. Alright, so our main goal is to break all 4 of these jewels. So we are basically just making our way around the pillar. By doing what we've been doing the whole time. Gathering materials, the planks. We're gonna have to deal with another monkey. And some gold bananas. Here shortly. And another plank. There we go. Whoops, I missed the fishing spot. There we go. Let's pull up this plank. And then I should go to the left to break that jewel. But I've decided I'm going to break this first. And then I'm going to go back. Because why not create some little bit more work for myself? Oop, got too close there. Spacing is everything. If you guys done the Aladdin Realm, what did you guys think about it? In my opinion, it was different from any of the past realms that we've done so far. I mean, I liked it a lot, but still different. Okay, this is where the golden bananas are supposed to be. I don't know why they haven't shown up yet. Maybe it's because I need to break this jewel first. So I break the jewel, and then I go back to the monkey. Because actually, in real life, I didn't realize I don't have the golden bananas yet. So I had to go back up. Because they weren't there before. I didn't see them before, but they are definitely there now. So, getting stuck on this one plank. Alright. There you go. Pleasure doing business with you. Perfect. I did skip some dialogue there, didn't I? That's alright. We got the plank that we needed so that we could break the last gem. It's a pretty color though. That's kind of one of my favorite colors. Alright, we stopped this whole madness. Let's hop on our magic carpet with Aladdin here. And fly away to safety. Matthew, thanks for your help. We did it! I don't know why I'm floating in air. It was definitely tricky up there, but now Agrabah can start getting back to normal. Mission accomplished. Not every visitor would have stuck around and I'd helped like that. You're a real friend. So what's next? Are you ready to visit Disney Dreamlight Valley? I better make sure everything's settled down here first. But why don't you talk to Jasmine? She definitely deserves a break. She's been so worried since the whole mess started. True, the foundation is done and the fountain is done and the people of the Agrabah are safe. She deserves to relax. Alright, so we're going to go over to Jasmine. Jasmine, how are you feeling? I'm so relieved it's finally over. I keep running over a list in my mind of what the people of Agrabah need to be safe, and I think it's finally completed. Yeah, and now I think you deserve a well-earned vacation. Why don't you come to Dreamlight Valley with me? There are a lot of people that miss you and haven't seen you since the forgetting. I promise you'll start to remember once you get there. It's strange, but I feel that everything you're saying is true and right. Is there somewhere for Aladdin and I to stay? Not right now, but that can be the first thing we do when we arrive. Then I'd be happy to go. Thank you. I just need to say goodbye to my father and Raja first.
I hope to see you
Well,
later.
Princess, Raja's already in the valley. So, we're going to go to Dreamlight Valley and place your house. I did destroy my plaza, and I'm working on a new build. So here's a little sneak peek of what I've done. And currently, to this day, I haven't changed anything. Aladdin's house is the last thing I added to the plaza, and I haven't worked on it since. If you have any ideas, let me know. It was 20,000 coin for Aladdin's house. Aladdin and Jasmine's house, sorry. And then we're going to welcome Jasmine to the valley. Let's take our little picture. Perfect.
Over here.
All right. Oh,
hello.
Matthew, I'm starting to remember all the marvelous times I had here with my friends. Do you think they remember me? Definitely. If they were affected by the forgetting, that doesn't mean they can't regain their memories. Thank you, Matthew. This is such a gift. Having you and Aladdin back is a gift too. Now you relax, make yourself at home, and I'll have Aladdin here with you shortly.
Please let me know if you
Alright,
need
we're gonna
anything.
go back to the Aladdin realm. to get Aladdin and Carpet. A lot of dialogue in this video. Wow, Agrabah looks almost as good as new. Yeah, you were really helped with all the sandstone deposits. I buried what's left of the wind collar crystal out in the desert, so hopefully nobody will stumble upon it again. And the Sultan will still with the fractured stone around the central market. So you're ready to come and visit Dreamlight Valley? Yes, Carpet and I are ready to head there now. Abu's gonna stay with the Agrabah for a while and keep the Sultan company, but he might join us later. Abu is a friend of the Sultan? That's a surprise. Are you kidding? They're best pals now. The Sultan loves hiding treasures for Abu to find, and Abu loves pretending that he's given them back. Don't worry. Once a month I clear out his favorite hiding spots and return everything. Well, the valley will be waiting for him when he's ready, but let's get you and Carpet back there now. Great! I know Carpet would be excited to spend some time with you after you helped save Agrabah.
So long.
Alright, let's go back to Dreamlight Valley. I'm going to skip all that, and we're going to just welcome Aladdin right here.
Amazing to be among this many friends.
Hello, Aladdin. Welcome to the valley. Take our little pic here. Oh, come on, take the picture. There we go. Alright, talk to Aladdin.
What's up for
Whoa,
today?
now that I'm back here, I realize how much I missed this place. I feel like I've got a lot to catch up on. You've got the time now.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Thanks, Matthew. Hey, is my old friend Mr. McDuck still here? Absolutely. His shop is open and stocked if you want to treat yourself to something. Great. I seem to remember discussing treasure hunting with him. Once I'm settled in, I'll have to go see him and catch up. And you should feel free to hang out with the Carpet after I explained how you helped rescue him. He's keen to spend some time with you. Cool. I'll take a picture with him to give him a proper Dreamlight Valley welcome as well. I'll leave you to settle in. Aladdin, just remember, if there's anything you need, just let me know. Definitely. And again, thanks, Matthew. Awesome. So we have Carpet as a companion.
Talk to you later.
So let's get him out.
Whoop.
Come on, let's go to our wardrobe. Let's set him as a companion. Oh, come on. Yep, no, come on. Set him as a companion. We can do it. Alright, take a picture. It takes me a while to figure out how to get onto the carpet. Okay, let's go back to the other mode, not adjust this frame. Okay, now go over to companions. There we go. We made it, and Jasmine positions herself
Please,
perfectly,
let me know if
so
you
it looks
need
like we're both
anything.
on a magic carpet ride. And we've welcomed Carpet into the valley. Well, guys, that's going to be it for the Aladdin Realm questline videos. Please hit that like button and subscribe for more. I hope you liked them. Please let me know, and we will see you in the next one. Bye!